Good morning, everyone. This is Carl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday, January 7th, 2022. And I just want to do a quick video here on tomorrow's NFL games, my picks, and I hope I'm wrong on a couple of them. Tomorrow's week 18, the last week of the NFL regular season. Still not sure what they're going to do with the delayed game, but that's a different topic. I just want to get my picks out of the way, and as I said, I hope I'm wrong on a couple of them, and you know which ones that is already, but let's just get into it here. Okay, yeah, I spilled some coffee on my notes. Okay, first game, New England at Buffalo. Buffalo's going to be playing with heavy hearts, obviously, and I have them winning, and yeah, they're going to take care of business. They're playing for their player. This one's for Hamlin. So yeah, they're gonna take care of their business. They're gonna win that one. Then I have the Jets over Miami, and even though the Jets have been eliminated, they are playing for pride. Miami really hasn't doing too good lately, so the Jets may pull that one out. Then I have Cincinnati and Baltimore, and even though it wasn't their player that was injured, I believe since it involved their team with Buffalo, and it's at Cincinnati, I think they're kind of playing with heavy hearts too. I have Cincinnati beating Baltimore, and then Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Well, I may be wrong at this one, but it's at Pittsburgh. But I have Pittsburgh beating Cleveland, but Cleveland may pull this one out, but we'll see. And I have Houston at Indianapolis, and yeah, this is a toilet bowl game. But I have, since it's at Indianapolis, I have them over Houston. Then I have Tennessee at Jacksonville, and I do have Jacksonville on this one. Tennessee really hasn't been doing that good lately, so Jacksonville might pull this out. So, and Jacksonville actually is not that bad. They so they might even make it into the playoffs. Not sure how that seeding is working in the AFC yet. But then I have the Chargers and Denver. I do have Denver, but I don't think that's going to work. I think the Chargers are going to take care of business against Denver. Denver just isn't very good. And then I have Kansas City at Las Vegas, and I have Las Vegas, but I don't think so. There's a lot of indecision, so Kansas City is going to want to seal in that number one spot, regardless of what they do with the delayed game. So, yeah, I have I have Las Vegas winning, but I think Kansas City is going to win. And then we got Dallas at Washington. That one I actually hope Dallas does win. That just will kind of cement everything for Washington not getting in. I think they have already been eliminated. I'm not sure, but a Dallas victory will definitely eliminate Washington. So I don't know. I'm not sure. They may be already eliminated, but I have Dallas winning anyway, because they're playing for seeding. I think they're still seeding, shuffling going around in the NFC. Then I have the Giants at Philadelphia. This one I might get wrong. Giants are already in. Philadelphia's already in, but Jalen Hurts is, from what I understand, he's still hurting, but he's probably going to play. They may rest him. So they may be going with because I think he is a little banged up. So they'll probably rest Hurts, and with that, then probably the Giants will probably win. But they're in the playoff. The Giants are in the playoffs anyway, so yeah, that might go the other way. Then they have Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago's definitely playing for pride, especially what happened to them last week against the Lions. So I have Minnesota winning, but now Minnesota is playing for position, I believe. I think Dallas and Minnesota are battling it out. So I do have Minnesota winning, but I have a funny feeling about this one. Chicago may beat Minnesota, but Chicago's a better team than they're better than a 3-win team, and I expect them really to be a lot better next year. In fact, I expect Chicago and the Lions to be battling out for the division. So they may pull this one out. So we'll have to see. Now here's the first game that I want my pick to go wrong. I've got Green Bay beating the Lions because it's in Green Bay, last game of the season. But this is going to be the Sunday night game. Lions are revved up, and especially with Aaron Rodgers and he's just adding fuel to the fire. So I want nothing more than the Lions to just shut up Aaron Rodgers and knock them out of the playoffs. Even if Seattle wins, I'll get to that one in a minute. Even if Seattle wins earlier in the day and knocks out Detroit, I still want the Lions just to knock out the Packers out of the playoffs. And I hope they do it in a convincing way. But anyway, I do have Green Bay winning that one, but I want to be wrong in that one. Tampa Bay and Atlanta, this really has no bearing on anything, I don't think, really. But I have Atlanta beating Tampa Bay, only because it's in Atlanta, and that could happen. Then I have New Orleans at Carolina. Carolina, it is in New Orleans, but I have a funny feeling Carolina is going to come up with a win there. Then we've got San Francisco and Arizona, and Arizona is just a mess. So I have the 49ers winning that one. And here's the other one that I want wrong. I want the Rams to beat Seattle, but I've got Seattle winning because it's at home. Rams are a banged up team, but they're definitely playing for pride. They once Stafford went down, then they lost Aaron Donald, and so yeah, they've got some key injuries that really killed their season, but they want to show the world that they're better than what they are, and hopefully with Baker Mayfield, hopefully he has a really good day and he can pick apart the Seattle defense. So I'll be pulling for the Rams, and we'll just have to wait and see. But I have Seattle winning that game, and if they do, it is what it is, and they go into the playoffs. And the only thing good about Seattle winning early is that definitely knocks the Packers out of it. So, but it also knocks the Lions out too. So, but I am pulling for the Rams. So, if Seattle wins, it sucks for the Lions, but it's good because they're at least keeping Green Bay out of it. So anyway, well, that's about it. I will talk to you later. See you next time.